We're kind of in the lull in our vacation period right now, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
and somebody in this room shall remain nameless has been throwing a tantrum about that.
Yeah, this is almost the end of January, and we don't have a trip planned right now.
Right. Mark's usually used to going somewhere right now.
All the time. Always have something planned.
But I'm a realtor. I can't go all the time.
You have a job.
I have a job.
I have a job too. Okay, so we're going to look back on last year, 2022, and our trips during the year.
Right.
Kind of relive that until we have our next trip.
Which we're planning right now.
Hopefully it'll be soon. Okay. And in two of our trips, we had never been to these places before, so we had no expectation. In fact, we were just thinking, it'll be okay. We're going to go, but it won't be that great.
Right. Right.
But it blew us away.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One in this country and one out of this country.
Right.
And we're going to look at one of those trips in part one of our vacations in 2022, and then we'll look at the other one in part two. So,
because we went on so many trips, we have to do part one and part two.
All right, let's get started.
No one quite like you. No one makes me feel like you do. Just a look in your eyes, a smile on your face. No one makes me feel that way.
I'm Michelle, a longtime realtor.
I'm her husband, Mark, a television news anchor.
Together, we've started a podcast.
And we want to hear from you. So, let's talk.
Just a look in your eyes, a smile on your face. No one makes me feel that way.
So we're in this lull period. So we're having to do like grandparent things.
Oh, lots
right?
of grandparent things.
Right.
Lots. Mark painted his fingernails for the first time yesterday.
That was a first for me. I've got
Fast.
experience with makeup.
Yeah, that's true.
44 years of doing that.
It was nothing. Finished Papa's fingernails too.
So our granddaughter Ava came over and she wanted.
I was going to paint her nails.
Right.
And then Mark just happened to be right there, and I said, "Why don't we paint?" Well, she wasn't being still. Is what the deal was. And I said, "Let's paint Papa's nails." Papa sits still. So I really
And Papa, the victim, was nearby. So.
Pretty fingers.
I raised him down and we painted his fingernails pink, which his cuticles looked really good, and he never goes and gets a manicure.
I put that on social media, Facebook, and it got a lot of traction on that. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Anything for our grandchildren.
Yes.
And we have another one coming soon.
Yeah.
It'll be our, how many is that?
5.
5.
5 in 3 years.
5 in less than 3 years. Okay.
I mean, we go. This Bradshaws, we work.
we need a vacation, don't we? Okay, speaking of vacations, we always start and usually end the year in one of our favorite spots.
Yes.
So we know what we're getting when we go to Vail, Colorado. And we go there because you love to ski.
I love to ski.
Fun, and of course you did your skiing thing. I did some hiking thing.
Yeah.
But you are an avid skier, and you're pretty good at it. So we went skiing in Vail. And we always go to Grand Teton up in Jackson Hole, Wyoming in the summertime. So we thought, you've always wanted to ski there, though.
I've always wanted to ski there. Yep.
So we went to Jackson Hole, Wyoming at the end of January.
Which was great.
Yeah, you've always wanted to come here and ski.
Yeah.
And we ski in Vail in Colorado quite a bit.
I love it because if you can tell right now it's sunny, so most of this mountain gets sun starting from the morning till the afternoon.
And I was apprehensive because you're the expert skier, I'm a moderate skier, and everything I've heard about Jackson Hole, the skiing there, it's very difficult.
It's steep though. I can tell it's a pretty steep mountain. I didn't tell Mark that before we started.
How's Mark doing?
Actually, Mark's doing really well. Mark's the interviewer.
Mark hasn't got mad at you yet?
Mark hasn't gotten mad at me yet. Usually, like, it's like a yard sale, and he'll start like throwing his poles around if he gets really pissed.
And then I walk off like Bigfoot?
He walks off looking like Bigfoot.
All right, the day is done. How'd we do?
No broken bones.
That's a victory.
Yeah.
That's a win.
It's a win.
Yeah, I did okay.
Yeah, it was great.
Wasn't that bad.
No, it was beautiful.
I would do it again.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
When are we going back?
He wanted to go this next week. I canceled the trip.
We were going to go back same time this
I got
year as
really
last
busy
year.
with my real estate,
Right.
so I.
So you're making money so we can go on some more trips
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to go on the President's Club trip, and they're all going to Dominican, leaving today for all week.
They're not skiing there, though.
They're not skiing. I'm not going.
Laying at the beach. All right. So we did skiing in Jackson Hole, but we tried some other things, and we did some cross-country skiing. And that is difficult. That's not easy.
That is not for sissies.
Right.
You know, it's a sport everybody can enjoy, even Bradshaw.
Good exercise. Yeah. Beautiful day.
It's cardio.
Look at this.
I need a steak after this and some pasta.
So we were
Fun.
newbies at that, and that's very tiring. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
But we'd like to try
Try new
that
things.
again.
Yeah.
Try it
Yeah.
again. Also, we did something we hadn't done before, is snowshoeing.
Right.
Right. And
That was a blast.
Yeah. So we usually, in the summertime, go to these, they're the famous barns called the Moulton barns. Mormon settlers, 120, 30, 40, 50 years ago, settled that valley. And the barns are still there. Very famous barns.
Huge attraction.
And I take pictures during the summer. Here's one right here, and I've got them up in my house here. But so I took her. We rented some snowshoes.
It's the only way to get there.
And it's like only the end of the road to the barns is only like a mile and a half.
Yeah, because we rented a Jeep, so we thought you could get, but
No,
you can't.
No, it was closed off. Had a
closed
gate there, but that took us a while.
Yeah,
And you were complaining the whole way.
I was bitching the whole way.
Settlers back in the late 1800s
All died.
settled here. This is sort of what they used to go through back
Settle is
then.
the word.
Long winters, very cold, around 0 right now. I've taken pictures of these barns many times over the years during the summer. First time during the winter, with the backdrop of the Teton Mountains.
What's that story about being lost in the desert in the Bible?
Yeah,
Well,
the Israelites for 40 years were just wandering in the desert.
this cafe that we're going to go to, you said the cafe is open today?
Yeah.
This is so cute. Look at it. It looks like there's nobody there. Okay.
She's gonna be disappointed. Maybe a little angry.
So we get there to the barns, and what'd you say?
I don't remember.
Is this it?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if I could have lived. I think I would have been one of the people that died.
Yeah, I'm for sure you would be. You.
I would survive, but I would probably have to eat somebody. Was that bad?
Donner party of 4.
Now it's Donner party of 3. Let me look at what you're looking at. Let me see what Mark's looking at. Let me walk up here with my snowshoes. Oh, you know what he's looking at? Nothing.
All right. Only one way back. Same way we came in. Let's go.
But think about it. That's how people lived back then.
Yeah.
And could you have done that? I think we talked about that. I don't think we could do that.
No.
Right.
No. We're fascinated though with 1883.
Right.
Now
Right.
1923.
That was basically the same period. I think maybe it was a little after that.
Yeah.
And that's how that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, but those people had money, so I would have to be part of that family. Otherwise, I wouldn't survive.
What, in 1883?
Yeah.
Those people.
Yeah.
They had money?
It seemed like it. They had a big,
Right.
huge house.
Right, but they were going across country.
Oh, in 1883.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they had
Oh,
nothing.
you're talking about 1923. That's the
Jackson
other
Hole,
one.
I know. Sorry, I got out. I go down rabbit holes.
Yeah,
It's not my fault.
we love Yellowstone. We love the 1883, 1923.
Addicted to it.
Oh my gosh, can't get enough. We're
Mark's even into it. I mean, cowboy boots. Look at it's Christmas. Cowboy boots. I mean, hats. We're just decked out now.
yeah. So in the town of Jackson, we love. It's a great place to drive around and shop there. And I had heard that there was we go to what's called the $1 Million
Oh yeah, the saloon.
Saloon.
Yeah, it's very famous.
But we went to another one called the Silver Dollar.
Right.
So you remember what happened there?
Mark pimped me out.
Well, we get there. We got there early, and we got a seat to have dinner right in front of the stage and the dance floor.
It's just a little bar. It's not like this big thing.
Right. So we're sitting there, and the band starts. It's like a bluegrass fiddle,
country,
stuff like
yeah.
that, and it's very good.
Yeah.
And these people get up, they dance, they change partners and all that stuff.
Like so the reason we went
Yeah.
to this bar is the $1 Million Saloon is packed with, it is very touristy. And we've already been there, so we wanted to know where could we go that locals go. So that's why we went to this place. And they're all switching partners and they're twirling people around and having fun. Well, I was fresh meat.
Well, I remember what I said. I said, wouldn't it be funny,
Yeah.
or not really funny, if one of these people came up to us and said, "You want to dance?"
Right.
Well, 30 seconds after that,
Yeah.
this guy came up to you,
Yeah.
and you were game for it.
Oh, yeah, I had a blast.
And as you see here, you did a really good job.
Exciting.
Okay, so you're up there dancing, and the wheels are turning in my head thinking,
Mark's paranoid.
I could be next. And as soon as you were done, I said, we got to get out.
You did.
We got to leave. You said, why? I said, because if I'm next, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. Right.
I can't fake it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to practice
So
that.
I don't think we even had dinner, did we?
We just boogied out.
But it was fun.
It was really fun, yeah.
But that was our trip to Jackson Hole, Wyoming in the wintertime.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Jackson Hole, Grand Tetons or Yellowstone,
Yeah.
plan a trip. And private message us, because we've been there now so many times, especially summer, that we have an itinerary to go through the Grand Tetons and Yellowstone.
Yeah, we know what to do now.
It's
We've been
amazing.
there a few times.
But we camp, though.
And we were going to, and we should have, but we didn't. We were going to do the snowmobile tour to go up into Yellowstone, because from the southern border of Yellowstone is closed off in the wintertime to traffic. The only way you can get up there is touring, a snowmobile tour or something like that.
Right.
But we decided not to do that. And if we go back, we're going to do it.
Yeah. No, it's on our list. We're going to do that.
Right.
We do that. We were going to do that instead of skiing this year. up
Right.
there because it takes a whole day. I mean, I think the one we were going to take was 12 hours.
Right. It goes up to Old Faithful, and you can take a 3-day one too, and go up to.
And they stay in the hotels up there, even though the hotels aren't really open. They're open for these tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's next time. So that's our trip there to Wyoming. And then we did a kind of an unexpected trip out to Oregon. I think that was in May. My mom was 95. She passed away in April. And we decided, the siblings, I have 2 sisters and a brother, that we could all meet, come from other parts of the country for a memorial in May. So that's what we did.
Right.
And we've been out there before. It's in Redmond, Oregon, Bend, Central Oregon. Beautiful part of the country. Beautiful. And we've been out there before. And what we do is when we go out there, we didn't do too much this time.
No, but that's where we met. We met in Oregon.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
36, 700 years ago.
A lot of you know the story already. She was a ski instructor, and I was a news anchor in Medford, Oregon, and so that was
waiting for me to grow up.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Right. So we do some hiking there. Smith Rock State Park is one of the. It rivals a lot of some national parks.
Yeah, it's cool.
So we do some hiking there. It's a gorgeous scenery. So that was a quick trip there to honor my mom. And so both my mom and my dad now have left us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, now that's sad. Gosh, Mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that was May. So we started Vail, Jackson Hole, Oregon. And then May starts our string of like 5 straight months of going someplace.
Yeah.
Someplace, kind of exciting. And June was one of those trips. This is one of the 2 trips that we had no idea.
Yeah, we were going into the unknown. Our son Tommy, our baby son, met Ines at school at OU. She's from Spain, she's from Canary Islands, and so she wanted to get married there. And so our whole family went, and it was amazing.
It was.
It was
exceeded
amazing.
our expectations.
We want to go back so bad because our focus for that 12 days or whatever was the wedding. We had a great time. We stayed at this beautiful hotel. But
I remember we were thinking, okay, we'll go to the Canary Islands. Yeah, we'll go there once. We'll never want to go back again, but we want to go back.
He did say that. Yeah.
Right. But getting there was not easy.
No.
Okay.
No.
It was. We had some challenges getting there, from the start.
Yeah, from the very start.
Yeah.
From the very start.
Yeah, we were.
We left Tulsa.
Well, we didn't leave Tulsa.
A day late.
Right. We were sitting at the airport waiting for our plane to come in. And then we hear an announcement that it can't land here because the runway is occupied by a FedEx plane, cargo plane, that had a emergency landing on the runway. The chutes came out, and the fire trucks came out. So the runway, our plane couldn't land.
Right.
So we're sitting there thinking, we have a connection in Dallas.
I wanted to cry.
And that's going to go from Dallas to Madrid. And we missed our connection. So we were at the ticket counter there, and the employee that was helping us.
Have you ever seen that movie, Meet the Fockers?
Yeah.
And he's at the ticket counter with the ladies. She's trying to rebook him, and she just keeps going like this.
You don't know what she's doing on the other side of the
and she looks up
screen.
For a second, and
that's how it was.
I almost lost my mind.
For 3 hours. And
I don't cry almost ever, right?
Yeah.
I think I broke down and cried. Yeah. I was so frustrated.
3.5 hours, and they're still working on it.
I was so frustrated.
So we were flying also with Jacob and Mandy, and so this ticket agent was helping us, and then I think she had each one of us going on different flights to different parts from Dallas to Philadelphia, Dallas to Washington, D.C., Dallas to Charlotte, and then so we'd all be going and meet up in the Canary Islands
so I was
at separate times.
Without Mark.
Right. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. But short story, everything turned out.
Everything turned out great, but I didn't get my luggage.
Oh, I forgot about that. So when she was trying to book everybody, different airports, different times like that, and we kept asking, I know I asked her at least a half a dozen times.
You did.
Our luggage, it'll be there. It'll all be there. So we go to Madrid. We do fly business class all together. That was nice.
That was great.
If you can do it, it makes all the difference in the world.
Do it at least once in your life.
So we get to Madrid, and of course, our luggage, we're told, will be transferred from Madrid to Canary Islands, Gran Canaria. So it's like a 4-hour flight from Madrid to there. So we get to Canary Islands and baggage claim.
And I'm teasing Mandy, my daughter-in-law. I'm teasing her. I'm saying, you're not going to get your bag. Oh, my goodness. I'll never do that again. That was so karma. So bad.
Yeah. Everybody's bag came except yours.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, it never showed up.
No.
Never.
But I carried my dress for
Right.
the wedding on with me.
Right.
From the advice of my sister Colleen, and she was right. Just in case.
If you didn't have that, that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
But you had no clothes. Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. Nope. So okay, so we get there. Let's talk about a little about the shopping there. Because
great.
was great. But you had to do a lot of shopping.
Yeah, I did.
Because you had no clothes.
Yeah, that's true.
So we went on.
I didn't have a bathing suit, and I'm in Spain.
All right.
In the Canary Islands.
So I can't feel too bad because here's her shopping spree.
Let's go buy some stuff. I promise I'm done shopping. I'm so tired of shopping.
Yeah, you went to town shopping.
I did.
Literally went to town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the big question then, would you get reimbursed? And
Right. That was a risk because we spent
Right.
a lot of money.
right, would the airlines give the money back?
Right. They're stingy. Cheap.
But
But in the end, we did.
Right.
We got our money.
Right.
It took a long time. It took like 3 months, right?
right.
Yeah.
And the other question, would you get your luggage back?
That took about 3 weeks after we got home.
Right. And you did a lot of work, a lot of phone calls.
Oh my gosh.
Every day we were there in Spain. Every day for 2 or 3 weeks after we got home, you were on the phone.
I'd be sitting by the pool talking to people. It was crazy. It really was.
And who helped you? I mean, you would you were
volunteers.
calling airport volunteers.
Airport volunteers are the way
usually
to go.
the senior citizens.
That's
They're-
exactly.
They're retired from their job, but they were so good. And you'd be talking to them in Washington D.C.,
all over the country.
Philadelphia, even in Spain,
Yeah, did
Oklahoma
really good.
City, Dallas. Have you seen my bag?
Yeah. And they found the bag in Oklahoma City. We don't know why.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Then they were gonna send it back.
And they put it on the plane to back here.
no. They said they were going to put it on the plane back here, but they said it has to go through Dallas. And I said, no, I'll be there at noon. And I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See-
I'm going to risk that.
You got it all back.
Yeah.
Right. The resort we stayed at was just top notch. We had no idea. We'd seen pictures of it, but the grounds, the pools, the restaurants, the location of it was just
Spa.
unbelievable.
You know what?
I don't know if you can see it.
This guy wants a beer. I don't know. Cerveza.
That's Jacob.
It's Jacob. He just photobombed us.
Oh, so we're in paradise right now.
Yeah,
this is
it's great.
gorgeous.
It's great.
To let you know where we are, the Canary Islands are about a 3-hour flight from Madrid. The islands are part of Spain, so this is all Spanish controlled, but it's actually closer to Africa.
Yeah, it's a little different time zone.
Right,
So
we're
we're like
just west of Morocco.
7 or 8 hours
No, it's
ahead of
six.
Tulsa.
Yes, I
Yeah.
had 6.
I keep calling my
believe,
friends
6 hours
in the middle of the night.
6 or 7.
I just texted Nancy Bruce, and
Right.
she responded. It's like 2 in the morning.
Right. So we're at a beautiful resort here. You remember the name of the resort?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Costa
Everything's in
Melonaras.
Spanish here.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
It's a piquito. I speak piquito. I'm learning some swear words. It's good.
Are you really?
I am.
Well, don't say that now.
I won't.
And we should probably say that Jacob, well, you couldn't tell if he had his swim trunks on.
Oh yeah. People
But
are naked here.
if there's something, we'll have to look at this before we put it on because there could be somebody without sans clothes, without a swimsuit.
Right. Turn this way because there's a naked person right there.
Where? Which way?
No.
This way?
No, don't. Ah.
This way?
No, stop.
This way. Stop.
That's good.
Okay.
Right on the water. So when I went shopping, you go from the pool area, you just walk out these huge gates, and then there's this plaza right on the water. To the right, there's a seawall and shopping forever and awesome restaurants. And then to the left, there's the beach, and it's a nude beach.
No, well, I mean, not right there. It
No,
wasn't. You
but-
you had to walk down maybe a mile.
Yeah, but right there was a topless beach, right there.
Right,
The
well-
beginning
well-
of the beach is just topless, because that's what they do in Spain.
Right. I mean, that's
normal.
pretty common. That when I was taking pictures, I had to make sure. Okay, is there anybody topless? Because a majority of people did have their suits on, but you'd
Right.
see now and then somebody without.
Right.
But then down a little bit further was just totally.
Yeah,
So, but the reason we were there is for the wedding.
right.
Tommy and Ines,
Probably an S.
and it was a fabulous wedding.
Couldn't have planned it any better.
Right.
We didn't do anything. We just had to show up.
That's the joy of being the groom's parents. Yeah.
True. That's true. That was fabulous.
But a lot of planning went into that.
They did. They
Yeah.
did.
Even to the point of the entrance to this old church that Tommy and we were in the. It was like 45 minutes away from the resort, so we took a nice car to close to the church.
Close to the venue. But then the driver said, "We have a surprise for you." And he went down into this parking garage, and there was this old VW bug. Not bug, but you know, what do you call those?
The bus.
The bus.
Yeah.
And it was red and white, and it was just so cute. And so he had to like start it
Remember,
up.
he said, "I don't know for sure if this is going to start." We only had like 2 blocks to go.
And then we go, and that was our grand entrance. And
Right.
Tommy, they made us feel like rock stars. I'm not kidding.
But right before we, just about a block from the church, there was an accident.
Wow, vaya.
Oh no, we got a problemo. Oh, big. Oh no, it is part of our wedding.
Yeah.
Oh
someone
shit!
crashed. A taxi hit him.
I taxi hit him.
Oh.
Should we put him in our car?
Let me see.
That's the.
¿Todo bien, Marce?
That's the lawyer.
That's the lawyer.
That's the lawyer. Oh, we're in good shape.
Yeah.
Look at this is part of our wedding party. Do they need a ride?
¿Todo bien?
Oh shit.
You want a ride?
Sí, sí, sí.
He had a great smile, didn't he?
He did.
And we just went to the church, and they made Tommy feel like a rock star.
Yep, they did.
How fun is this?
Let him get out.
So fun. Tommy, you happy?
Uh huh. It's great. Love it. Am I good?
Pretty crazy, right?
He's the star. Or maybe the co-star.
Yeah. This is great.
So
That's all
fun.
over
Avisa.
Spanish friends.
Goes Tommy.
Bye.
Tommy's got to make his grand entrance.
Voy.
I love the fact that they made you important. I love this family.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna pull
Look
up right
at the
in the
little
front.
girls.
They're
Look
gonna
at the
pull up
little
right in
girls. Wave to them. And they're all clapping for Tommy.
front. Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
It's great.
This church is amazing. Old church in this big square. And it was really kind of like a movie. There were some older gentlemen sitting there just watching everything that was going on.
They
They're-
probably come to this square every day
Just sit there.
to watch what's going on.
On the
So I got a
bench.
picture of them.
That was cute.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That's what they do
That's what
every
they do,
day.
yeah.
And the ceremony was fabulous, Sharon.
We danced the night away, and I really and truly had bruises on the balls of my feet in the morning. I thought something was wrong with me. I just didn't understand. I'd never done that in my life, believe it or not. But we danced and danced and danced. It was so fun.
The guy was singing in his group.
Right.
But I say he's like a combination between Coldplay and Imagine Dragons.
And he's not exaggerating.
Right. He had so much energy jumping up and down.
Yeah, not to mention all the kids that showed up for Tommy from OU, Sigma Chi, Denver from his ski friends, and they probably had about 30 kids there. So they were singing at the
What did they sing? What did we sing?
Sweet Caroline.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. We came in with our American flair, put it that way.
We did.
We did.
And I think the Europeans loved it.
They loved it.
Yeah, we love them, and
You can
hopefully
tell that they
loved us.
love Tommy though, because he's learning Spanish, and he learned just to be able to talk to everybody at the reception, and he did. He got up and spoke in Spanish, and they made fun of him a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you could tell they love him. They were going, Tommy, Tommy, remember?
Right.
So great.
Right. So is that it for our trip there?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty good. We made it back okay. You got your luggage. We got our money back.
Our money back.
Yeah. the shopping spree. It was something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was.
So that was one of our 2 trips last year that exceeded our expectations, and we will go back. Now, the other trip we'll talk about in part 2 of our vacations in 2022. We'll do that next time. But that was another one that we didn't really know what to expect. People had said, this is great, but we keep going to Grand Teton and Jackson Hole up in Wyoming. But there was another place people said, you got to go there. And we've been trying to go there for the last 2 or 3, 4 years.
That's right. Because of the pandemic.
But
it was
COVID
hard.
kept us from going there.
Right.
So, well, here's a preview.
I'm not scared if I don't look to the left. I'm just looking down so I don't trip, and to the right. I'm good. I just don't want the wind to whip up.
So in part 2, we're going to talk about that trip and how much we love that.
Yeah.
And
And
whether
we won't talk about. We went to Cancun for 5 days. It's boring.
no, that
We didn't do anything.
that's in part 2 as well.
God.
Okay,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
we did okay. We went to Mexico. We went to this place we're going to talk about that we loved, and we went back to Jackson Hole in the fall. So 2 trips to Jackson Hole.
Okay.
But that's in part 2. But well, the first half of the year was fantastic.
It was.
Yeah.
So if you need to buy or sell a house, it'd be a great time to call me.
We need the money. Yeah. We hope you've enjoyed our podcast, and thank you for spending your time with us. We'll see you next time for another episode of Let's Talk.
This must be